Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the Whitehorse Pike in Somerdale.
You're watching Sterling High School Channel 19, winner of the Mid-Atlantic Emmy Award for the Best Live Game Broadcast. Serving Hynella, Royal Springs, Magnolia, Somerdale, and Stratford.
All right, welcome everybody to the quarterfinals of the South Jersey the Camden County Tournament. Glad to join us here on Channel 19. Rob Strauss, Kevin Schulz, Jake Clark, soon to be joined by Brian McClernand. Camden and Paul VI teeing off here in a 10 o'clock start. You look at the Olympic national standings, Kevin. Camden on top there, 21-2, 6-0 in division. Clearly one of the best teams in not only just the state, but also the nation.
No doubt about it. We're going to see basketball above the rim today, and Jacob, it's just going to be exciting to see this Camden team. It normally plays a national schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. They're one of the top 25 teams in the nation, and to see them here in our gym today is truly going to be something special. But don't count out Paul VI. They're a phenomenal team as well, and they gave Camden one of their better games from the teams in the state. They only lost the last time by 15, I believe. Take a look at the side-by-side comparison. Camden is 21-2. They're first in the Olympic National. They put up a whopping 80 points per game and only let up 50 points per game. DJ Wagner, number 2 in the nation. He's the leading scorer with 23 points, followed by number 4 in the nation, Aaron Bradshaw, and Billy Richmond and Desir Haskins. Take a look at the other side. Paul VI Eagles, 16-9. They're 4th in the Olympic National. They put up 62 points a game, let up 54 points a game. Emmanuel Joe Samuel is their leading scorer with 19 points a game, followed by Josh Eli, Judiah Hidaglo, and Adeli Fred. And let's take a look at the last game they played. It was January 31st, 2023. Camden won by a score of 76-61. The leading scorer in that game was Emmanuel Joe Samuel of Paul VI. Wagner had 24 on the other side for the Panthers. Take a look at the leading scorers on your screen there. Wagner, Robinson, Haskins, and Bradshaw. And on the other side for the Eagles, Joe Samuel, Eli, Hidaglo, and Thomas were the leading scorers in that game. Series notes since 2007, Camden 73% win percentage, Paul VI with a 68% win percentage. Camden leads this series 20-15, and they've won 12 straight. Paul VI last win was in 2016, and they had a run of 9 from 2010 to 2014.
Take a look at the Camden starters. Obviously, DJ Wagner, number 21, he's the premier player there, Kevin. Going to Kentucky next year, just a phenomenal player. Cornelius Robinson, Desir Haskins, CM Medley, and Billy Richmond, a mostly senior-laden lineup. Switch over to Paul VI. Josh Eli, the lone senior on this team, and they got a lot of promise coming ahead. 4 sophomores in their starting lineup. Adeli Fred, Judah Hidalgo, Emmanuel Joe Samuel, keep an eye on him from distance, and Isaiah Thomas round up the starting 5 for Paul VI. Take a look at where this matchup lies right now. You're looking at the top half of this bracket. Camden, Paul VI, Sterling and Bishop Eustace coming up just after this game at noon.
I know we played Paul 6 last year, and Jacob, you mentioned how as good as Camden is, this is a formidable opponent when you're talking about what Paul 6 brings to the table. They run the floor, they can shoot, and I think the thing that was most impressive to me, in addition to also playing great defense, was their ball movement. They really moved the ball around fast and played well together, especially last year. They were younger guys. Right now, 4 sophomores, but they really play well together when you talk about Paul 6.
Sear Haskins being announced right now by PA announcer, Mr. Kirchanowski.
And we talk about Camden all the time because of their national schedule. But Paul VI is one of the best teams in South Jersey, and it should be a great game here today. See there, Cornelius Robinson, the senior. And this Camden team has crazy depth to their lineup.
And senior number 21, DJ Wagner.
DJ Wagner, their featured player. DJ's father, DeJuan Wagner, the all-time leader in points in New Jersey. Season 3,462. He's drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2002. The rookie year, he averaged 13.4 points per game, and his grandfather, Milt Wagner, was on the 1981 Camden team, went to Louisville, led Louisville to the 1986 NCAA championship, and went and played with the Lakers, one of the few players who won a championship in college and won an NBA crown.
Take a look at the coaches for the respective squads. Malik Waynes for Camden and Tony Devlin on your left-hand side there for Paul VI. And again, we mentioned this was a close game. First time these teams met back in January, and should be hoping for a great one here today. Should be a good one here. This might be the highest rated game on Channel 19 ever.
I would say so.
Ratings are high right now.
Hopefully we can keep up with the pace.
I hope so. Opening tip controlled by Paul VI. They'll have the first possession of the game. Hidalgo up top, being guarded closely by Robinson. Eli goes to the near side corner, looking for Joe Samuel. Keep an eye on him. A lot of three-pointers. Stepped on the baseline. First turnover of the game, and we came to basketball.
Camden starting off that man defense, really not allowing any space down low. You saw him go down the baseline and get a turnover right there.
Quick ball movement, a lot of ball screens early for Camden. Kick it back up top, 3 on the way by Robinson. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound to Eli.
And you saw good ball movement there from the Panthers. Nice look, just unable to capitalize on that possession.
Both teams looking for the first bucket, just 45 seconds into this first of 4 games here at Sterling High School in the Camden County Tournament. Turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound on the offensive end to Paul VI, and they'll reset. Pull up 3, nope, thought about it, Hidalgo. Now Thomas. Back to Hidalgo. Get a great look here at how they spread the offense out. Hidalgo, one-on-one, double team coming, turnaround jumper, left it short, rebound to Medley. Medley quickly ahead to Haskins. Haskins up top, yes, to Richmond. Nice pass from Haskins to Richmond, and Camden strikes first, 2-0. Paul VI airmails that one, a little miscommunication, second turnover of the game for Paul VI.
Yeah, you take a look at the lob right there from Haskins to Richmond. I mean, just a nice job of putting it where only his guy could get it, and Richmond is able to capitalize to get the Panthers on the board for 2.
A long pass, but it was on a line. Chris got there in a hurry.
Just about 2 minutes into this opening quarter, 2-0, and a strong move to the basket by Sear Haskins off the window and in.
Yeah, you said it, strong move into the lane, and Nice hop step, fighting over defenders. We're going to take one more look at it. Take a look at the hop step. He keeps the ball elevated so it doesn't get swatted away and cashes in the low post for 2.
Almost a college-like atmosphere here this morning for a 10 o'clock start. Sterling and Bishop Eustace on deck. Tip-off scheduled for noon.
Yeah, we got a great slate of games here today.
Double team coming from Camden, working hard there against Joe Samuel. Euro step off the glass, no good. Rebound in the hands of Richmond, and here he comes, pushing it into the corner. Fake to 3. Nope, they're going to call he stepped on the sideline, and first turnover from Camden. Medley stepped on the baseline.
Camden was very passive on the perimeter, defensively in the perimeter for the first couple trips down, but then you saw them with that double team right there. So you can see where they're occasionally going to attack. A little more attacking right now, but Paul Six as they're bringing it up the court.
3 on the way, nothing but nylon for Joe Samuel. And you got to keep an eye on him. That's his 61st three-pointer of the season.
And that's why they were coming out with that double team, is because they got their eye on number 4, Emmanuel Joe Samuel, who put up 25 against the Panthers the last time they played an in-conference matchup.
Strong takedown low, kicks it outside. 3, no good. Rebound into the hands of Eli. 4-3 Camden. First of 4 games here at Sterling High School. 3, too strong. Rebound, somehow pinballs around, finds in the hands of Robinson. Lob up top is good. Haskins from Richmond again.
The Caesar Haskins raised the roof right there.
Triple is good from Joe Samuel. 62 on the year for Joe Samuel. And Paul VI ties it up at 6.
And when one team gets a big bucket, the other team comes right down the floor and gets a basket themselves. Great offensive matchup here through the first half of this first quarter.
Triple left short. And now a potential steal, and it is for Paul VI. Here come the Eagles. Fred all the way to the basket, gets the roll, and Paul VI has their first lead of the game, 8-6.
Yeah, so Fred go down the floor and score, and also it'll be interesting to see if Emmanuel Joe Samuel doesn't garner more defensive attention from Camden, especially with what he did the first time around, scored 25 points.
Up top, open 3 on the way, off the back of the iron, no good by Medley. Rebound to Paul VI, here they come, pushing again, here comes Hidalgo. Kicked into the crowd, and it went off of one of the fans. And take a look at the replay here.
Take a look at the lob, and to Caesar Haskins.
More importantly, guys, our Channel 19 backboard camera survived the first dunk.
Yep.
But that's only one.
And one of the fans to our right survived the kickball that went right into one of the fans.
That just shows you the nature of this game. Both teams are coming out there playing to win. They know they got a tough team to play on both sides, and they're going to play aggressive on offense and defense.
Emmanuel Joe Samuel carrying the Eagles right now. It's 10-6. Nice long distance jumper. 3 on the way. Leaves it short is Wagner. Rebound to Paul VI. Under 3 to play, and a energetic first quarter is not disappointing. Another 3 is good. Emmanuel Joe Samuel. 3 threes. And PBI out to a 13-6 lead.
Oh my goodness, take a look at this. Joe Samuel right in the mitt of DJ Wagner, and he sinks it. Adds another 3 points to his stat line here today. We're going to take another look at it. Just right in the face of number 21, DJ Wagner. That is a tough shot, and he nailed it.
And you see this with somebody in his face. And we talked to Coach Tony Devlin as you look at Emmanuel Joe Samuel taking that shot and draining it. And he said in that first game, we stayed close, we got to within 5, but we didn't hit the outside shots when we needed them. If they're able to do that consistently in this game, this could be a very different game today. It's going to be interesting to see as this game moves forward.
Slow start for Paul VI, couple turnovers, was down early. So look at DJ Wagner, and Paul VI really responded here, Kevin.
Yeah, and you can tell that Camden is frustrated. You saw Wagner getting a little frustrated in the huddle. But you can never count Camden out of a game like this. Paul VI right now with a good swing of momentum.
But when you hit the shots that Emmanuel Joe Samuel has hit, boy, it's tough to defend that. Out on the perimeter, way out from 3. A couple times with a man in his face, and he still drains it.
Wagner double teamed wherever he goes. Just under 2.5 remaining in the first. Down low, off the glass, no good. It gets his own rebound, still can't get it to go. Bradshaw was down there, had 2 opportunities and couldn't convert.
That was phenomenal defense there by Josh Eli on the 7-footer Aaron Bradshaw.
Carrying violation, and now it's going to be a technical on Emmanuel Joe Samuel. Threw it right into the back of DJ Wagner in frustration.
And I mean, you just can't do that. Close game, tough game. You're going to get called for the carry there, and then Wagner goes a little beyond the whistle.
And they always say it's not the one who gives the original push or whatever or slap. It's the one who reacts who's going to get the call against him, and that's what happened right there.
Yeah, we're going to take one more look at it. They're going to get him on the carry, and this is the matchup that everybody wants to see. You see the swat, and then he throws the ball at the back of Wagner, and they get Joe Samuel on the technical there.
First 2 points for DJ Wagner come from the free throw line. He'll inbound from right in front of us. Just about 2 to play. Wagner, far side. Now cross court into the fans. And another Camden turnover. That's their second. Just a tick over 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Paul VI leading 13-8 in the first quarter. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on Medley. His first, team's first.
Camden's been able to score, especially early on, was able to score down in the low post, but I think from a confidence standpoint, what Paul VI did defensively a couple possessions ago, where the help defense came down, they crashed on Bradshaw and denied his opportunity down in the low post. To me, defensively, that's given Paul VI a lot of confidence.
Yeah, they're making it tough for them to score by bringing multiple bodies down on the guys in the paint and then making it tough for them to kick out because they're so congested down in the low block.
Good ball movement here by Paul VI. Patient trip down the floor as we approach the 90-second mark of this first quarter. Swatted away down low. Haskins got a hand on it. And now here come the Panthers in transition. Open 3 in the corner is blocked. Great block by Josh Eli. Got a hand on it.
Guys,
Paul VI the other way.
Defensively, Wagner's really locking down Emmanuel Joe Samuel away from the ball. They didn't see him on the ball, but away from the ball, there's a lot of physical play, and Wagner's really stepping it up defensively.
Joe Samuel, tough shot from the corner, no good. Rebound to Bradshaw. Medley dishes. Little Euro step, floater goes for Haskins for 2.
And for Haskins to be able to have that kind of ability to handle a ball at his size is just tremendous. And a nice little floater there for a big Camden bucket that was really needed. Cuts the lead to 3.
30 seconds left here in the first. Baseline jumper left short by Thomas. Medley, a chance to close out the quarter. Camden's going to push here. Tough offensive rebound. Robinson, count the bucket and the foul.
Going to take a look at this. I mean, nice little step into the lane and then the floater from the big fella. Just really impressive there.
First foul, team second.
Robinson can't convert the free throw. 15 seconds remaining. Foul was on Kershaw, his first, team's second. 5 seconds left. Looking for somebody here. Thomas has the ball, puts up a shot at the buzzer, lays it short. Drew some contact there from Robinson. No call, but Paul VI is going to take a 1-point lead into the second quarter. It's 13-12. Paul VI with a 1-point edge. We'll come back with second quarter action from Sterling High School, opening round of the Camden County Tournament right after this.
Where's your ID?
Hey, oh, no, wait a minute. Put that foot down.
You're late. Put your hood down.
Where's your ID?
And you have your backpack on.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. Paul VI with a lead over Camden, 13-12, and a very chippy first quarter for both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. The physicality between both teams is really shown, especially between the matchup between Wagner and Joe Samuel out on the perimeter. We saw a technical between those two, a little altercation, so keep an eye on that matchup throughout these next 3 quarters.
When Paul VI was pulled away a little bit there, Camden had some trouble down in the low post, but the one guy in that last trip down that really took it to Paul VI in the low post was Robinson. And talking to Tony Devlin before the game, he was saying, you know, we all know about Bradshaw, but Robinson is another guy we really have to worry about offensively down in the low post.
So PVI with a 13-12 lead over Camden. Camden looking to snag the lead for themselves, as here is Sion Medley with it. We'll see a foul at the end of that play.
We talk about the physicality of the game, but to this point, Paul VI only with 3 fouls and Camden only with 1, so I think that just goes to show how well disciplined these teams are.
Nice turnover there for Paul VI, and that shot is denied.
I think they get a goaltending
call.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at it. As you see, the shot goes up from Isaiah Thomas, and it was on its way down, and he hits the rim, and then Bradshaw hits the rim, and that's what warrants the goaltending.
Our first goaltending call of the season, not something we get every game.
So a foul there. That'll be Camden ball. It'll be Medley to inbound it. Still looking for our first basket of this second quarter. Here is Wagner. Mid-range shot is good for DJ Wagner. So that'll make this a 15-14 Paul VI lead.
And that's a nice pull-up jumper there by Wagner off the inbound, just gets rid of it quick and gets the shot to drop.
Good sense of knowing where the open space is on the floor.
Nice spin move there, and that shot is good for Fred.
Fred, I think, is going to have a big impact on how Paul VI plays offensively down in the low post. So far, he's really done a nice job.
Wagner chucks up a 3, and that shot is good. Beautiful 3 by DJ Wagner. Ties this one up at 17.
And Wagner's really starting to get hot from the outside, and you see the few jumpers. He's starting to get motivated, and we keep pointing out that matchup between DJ Wagner and Emmanuel Joe Samuel. Keep looking out for it.
It's entertaining just watching these guys battle and push away from the ball.
So
and 2 guys who you can't give much space to out on the perimeter.
Count the bucket and the foul.
Take a look at Wagner. I mean, that's from way downtown, and he just sinks it with a little bit of defensive pressure in his face.
Yeah, Paul Six was just a little bit late to get out on Wagner. When you give him that much space, he's going to make you pay for it.
So here's Hidalgo to shoot that extra point, and he puts it through. So it's now a 3-point Paul VI lead.
Hidalgo did a nice job of finishing through contact on Cornelius Robinson. Converted the and one.
That layup is good for Dacier Haskins.
We've seen Haskins do a lot of his damage down in the low block. He's really been a defensive anchor for this Camden Panthers team.
And Paul Six did everything he could possibly do to defend him. You had 3 defenders down there, and he just spun around right through him and finished.
Here is Wagner, gets that to Medley. Medley trying to get someone open. He finds Robinson. Robinson chucks up a 3, shot no good. He gets his own offensive rebound. And now here's Wagner, drives toward the basket. Count the foul. The shot is no good.
Take a look, good hustle there, and watch the way Wagner explodes. He pump fakes, he drives in, explodes up to the lane, draws contact there on Eli, and gets fouled. He's going to take himself to the line.
Well, the quick ball movement on the baseline and the kick out had that Paul 16 chasing defensively, and when you're chasing at DJ Wagner, he's just going to blow by you with a quick first step and ultimately, obviously, get himself to the free throw line.
Wagner's second shot is good, so that'll give Camden a 21-20 lead over Paul VI. 5 minutes remaining in this first half. And as you said, Jake, Wagner really heating up, starting to feel it in this second quarter.
Yeah, speaking of starting to feel it, he's got 7 points already in this second quarter, really turning it on since the start of the second quarter began. Yeah, really since that technical foul, he's been locked in against Emmanuel Joe Samuel and the entire Paul VI Eagles team.
So here is Paul VI trying to answer back. It'll be Kershaw to inbound it, gets that to Hidalgo. Hidalgo working against Medley, and it's out to Joe Samuel. That one stripped away. Medley comes up with it, then he delivers, and the shot is good.
Well, you see here, Murray thinks about the dunk, just unable to convert, and a nice job there by Billy Richmond to be in the right spot. Good offensive rebound, nice job cashing in on some second chance points.
Camden just keeps coming at you in waves, and in a game that started with them playing solid defense, but a little bit passive on the perimeter. Right now, you see them denying a pass, and they're really stepping it up defensively and turning it into offensive opportunities.
Credit Paul VI, though, they refuse to back down, refuse to go away. Right now, only a 3-point Camden lead. We talk about these guys are in the same conference, they've played each other, so Paul VI really not intimidated by the national ranking of this Camden team. We saw the game on January 31st, 2023. Camden won 76-61, so these guys know how to keep it close.
So that one gets kicked around. Paul VI is back up with it, but we have a foul.
Yeah, I'm not. You see the kick there? That's a pretty clear kickball violation, and it goes over the backcourt. So obviously, Coach Tony Devlin is very frustrated with that. And the call is as it stands. The officials don't even get together and talk about it.
So Medley was the one to inbound it to Wagner. He gets that one to Richmond. Here's Medley with it, drives, then finds Murray for 3. That shot no good. We'll have a foul at the end of that play.
And we talked about how Camden stepped things up defensively. I think the biggest thing, if you look right here with the shot, is that Emmanuel Joe Samuel has had initially a couple shots, couple threes, really was getting his offensive opportunities. In the last 5 minutes, he really has not had any offensive opportunities. And again, you have to look at the way DJ Wagner's been able to lock him down.
Well, he's been pressing him on ball, off the ball. He's been in his back pocket since that technical altercation.
3 there for Paul. The 6th is good for Torrin Green, the junior. Ties it up at 23.
That was a much-needed shot there by Green, and he gets the game all tied up at 23.
And that's what's got to happen. They've got to have other guys other than Manu Joe Samuel chip in offensively.
And Wagner layup is good. So that makes us a 25-23 Camden lead with less than 3.5 to go in the first half.
We're going to take another look at this, and just too much space down low there for DJ Wagner. You know he can score in all sorts of ways down on the low block, and that was just too much space. Really simple layup off the backboard there.
And it's interesting to see how Camden, their half-court set, they rotate to different areas of court. Obviously, Wagner's a perimeter player. There you see him converting down low. We've seen Robinson, one of their inside guys, he'll loop out to the perimeter. So you've really got a lot of area to cover when you play Camden.
Joe Samuel from mid-range, no good. Rebound there by Richmond. Here's Wagner, nice hop step, shot no good. But a nice job by Richmond to finish for Camden.
And that's another basket here as we take a look at the replay. They find Wagner, nice Euro step into the lane, just can't convert. And that's another example of Billy Richmond on the offensive boards, getting the rebound and cashing in on second chance points.
Yeah, a couple times there we've seen them catch Paul 6 flat-footed. Camden also does a really good job following up shots and getting the putbacks.
So Green gets that one to Joe Samuel. Then out to Kershaw. All the 6 down by 4. 2:40 left to go in this first half. Joe Samuel foul at the end of the play.
We're going to take another look at the bucket here for Billy Richmond. On the backboard cam, I mean, nice Euro step in the lane. Wagner just can't convert. And a nice job of getting up and just putting it right back, not even coming down to the ground with it from Richmond. That's the second time we've seen him do something like that in the second quarter.
And goes right between 2 Paul 6 players. Again, that we're calling a little bit of flat-footed there.
So here is Green. Again, less than 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
And guys, something to look at is Sion Medley has 3 fouls now in this second quarter. Something to keep an eye on for Camden.
Shot good there for Joe Samuel. Cuts this down to a 2-point Camden lead.
Yeah, the first time probably in about 6 minutes we've seen Angel Joe Samuel get loose, create his own offensive opportunity, and convert.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
3 there for Camden, no good. They save it inbounds for now. Here's Wagner. Mid-range shot, no good. And a rebound there for Kershaw. That dunk, no good. Paul the 6 gets it back. Mid-range shot for Thomas is good. And that'll tie it up at 27.
Big bucket there by Isaiah Thomas, right over the defender who was clearly had a few inches on him, just threw it up and it dropped, and it ties the game at 27 here in the second quarter.
That one gets away for a moment. Camden gets it back. Mid-range shot, no good. And a rebound there by Joe Samuel.
And I don't know about you, Mr. Jules, but I think Camden's starting to force a few shots.
Layup is
no
good.
doubt about it. You saw that on that last one, and I'm impressed. You see right there, a couple different times, Paul 6 is getting you. You see Fred down in the low post offense from guys other than Emmanuel Joe Samuel. You saw it also from Thomas, and I think the thing that was impressive about Thomas was the fact that he created his own offensive opportunity, then converted.
Going to take another look, and with these 4 shots comes easy baskets in transition. You see the nice easy layup there for Fred, where there's not really, you got to beat the man-to-man defense that Camden is running. They can't get set in time, so we see Joe Samuel with the pass there to Fred, just lays it up and in.
You saw 3 defenders ready to converge and come down on Samuel. Great job by him, seeing the whole court, getting the ball to Fred and having him finish. And obviously Emmanuel Joe Samuel is going to garner a lot of defensive attention. So him being able to distribute the ball is going to be a big part of Paul 6 and a half court moving forward.
1 minute left in this first half. Here is Wagner. He drives, gets it stripped away, but a foul call. We'll take a look at it.
And we talked once about the explosiveness we see from DJ Wagner. Just watch as he catches this ball, moves in stride, nice little crossover.
If you're swaying one way and you don't have good body control, don't have your feet underneath you, against DJ Wagner, he's going to make you pay for it.
Yeah, you can almost guarantee he's going to be going the other way if you're swaying. Right, he's going to go left.
Wagner drives toward the basket. Nice rebound there by Bradshaw. Can't get that to go through. And another foul.
Take another look at it. Bradshaw using that 7-foot frame to get the rebounds, just can't corral it. And he's going to go to the line for 1-and-1 now.
Clock stops at 43.4 seconds to go in this second quarter. Glad you're with us here for the first game of 4 in this Camden County tournament. Bradshaw here looking to tie the game at 29. And he does just that. And here's Paul VI looking for a response.
And just a back and forth game. We saw Paul VI go on a little bit of a run via Emmanuel Joe Samuel in that first quarter, and then Camden on a run with DJ Wagner, but it's been back and forth all game between these two teams.
Joe Samuel's 3 there, no good. Now here's Wagner. And a nice find, and that 3 is good. Absolutely drained by Teron Murray.
Well, the attention the two top guards, Wagner, Emmanuel Joe Samuel, are going to get. They're going to leave other guys open. These guys are great at finding openings away from the court.
Paul VI looking for a final shot. It is no good. And that is going to do it for this first half. We'll take another look at the most recent basket by Camden, as Camden is out to a 32-29 lead after this first half. We'll take a break. Second half action coming up right after these messages.
Go up to him and call him dumb and useless. Bet, I will. Yeah, you better. Hey man, do you need help opening your locker?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
No problem. Nice shoes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Hey man, are you okay? No man, this dude keeps bullying me. Here, try this out. What is it? This is stuff you can report people that bully you. Thank you, man.
I guess one time isn't gonna kill me.
It's totally safe. We do this all the time.
There's no way these drugs are laced, right?
Trust me, you're gonna be fine.
I just need to forget everything.
It'll be fun.
A lethal dose of fentanyl is just 4 grains of sand and can hide in any drug. So no matter what you and your friends think, what you can't see will kill you. Don't die to get high. Fentanyl is fatal. Get the whole truth at CamdenCounty.com/fentanyl.
Dude, you trying to win some big money tonight?
Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing.
Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I have.
This looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's go 200.
Already? It's the first game. Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round 1 is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, we've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in.
You're nuts. That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt. Told ya.
Hey dude, you ready for this test?
Yeah, man, I spent all night studying on my computer.
All right, guys, the test is in your laptop.
All right, let's do this. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot to charge my computer. Yo, do you have a charger?
Nah, sorry dude.
Would you check your email?
What's email?
The thing that keeps making that sound! Now I know why you didn't come here for the fire escape! Open it now! 1,700 emails!
Maybe you should open your emails too.
You think so?
Watch where you're going, big dog.
All right, everybody, it's time to put the phones away as we get started for class today. AJ, I told you to get off the phone.
Okay, I'll put it away.
Gosh.
Yo, you should put your phone away. You can get sent down to the principal's office and get it taken.
AJ, how many times do I have to tell you stay off your phone? Get down to the vice principal's office.
And welcome back to Sterling High School aerial view here on a Saturday morning of the first of 4 games in the Camden County Tournament. Camden currently leading Paul VI 32-29. Take a look at the leading scorers for both teams. Wagner really erupted in that second quarter after a pair of free throws. His only points in that first quarter has 11. Haskins with 8, Richmond with 6. Joe Samuel went off in that first quarter and had 3 threes, had 11 points in that quarter alone. He has 13 to lead all scorers. Fred with 6, Thomas with 4. Tale of 2 quarters here, really, Schultz. Let's take a look at the aforementioned Joe Samuel here. Just on fire from downtown.
Yeah, boy, he was, once he got a little bit of space, he could hit it. Then with somebody in his face, DJ Wagner right in his face, he drained it. And you see him again draining one with Wagner in his face. Wagner from that point on shut him down pretty good, but I was impressed with his ability. Not only score as he does right here, but you also saw him dish off and get other players involved.
And speaking of DJ Wagner, Jake, I mean, just an incredible job by him in that second quarter.
Well, he can score in all kinds of ways, and we're going to take a look at him. Here's a 3 from way outside with a defender in his face, and then you take a look here. Not much defensive presence on the low block. He's going to capitalize on that every single time. And the big thing is, it's so back and forth between these teams. We were talking during the break that when Camden starts to go on a little bit of a run, that's when most teams kind of back down. But Paul VI refuses to back down, and they keep countering with buckets of their own.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. Paul VI is up 13-6. You saw Camden really fight back and talk to Coach Tony Devlin. He said, this team, Camden, can score in bunches, but Paul VI was able to counter that and keep this game close. Only down by 3 at the half.
And if you remember in the open, we mentioned that these two teams met back at the end of January. Camden victorious 76-61. Here we are with a 3-point game. And it's really been a back and forth affair, guys. And both teams going on their respective runs. In the second half, we'll tell the story.
No doubt about it. In a game like this, you're always fixated on the ball, but I really have enjoyed watching the battle going on away from the ball between Joe Samuel and Wagner.
Well, and you mentioned that because here on the ball, now off the ball, he's in his back pocket everywhere. DJ Wagner is following Joe Samuel everywhere on the court.
Block, but they're going to call foul. Crowd doesn't like it. It's going to go against Richmond. That's going to be his first.
Take a look on the inside there, and it was looked like he was swatted away, but might have caught a little bit of the arm there for Fred. So he'll go to the line now for 2.
Yeah, Fred's been Paul VI's offensive presence down in the low post, really doing a nice job.
First trip to the free throw line this morning for Adil Fred, the sophomore. 6, now 7 points, looking to make it 8, and he does.
Well, and Fred's done a nice job of not only scoring in the low block, but he's hit a few fadeaway jumpers, doing a nice job all around in that low to mid-range area.
Closes the deficit to 1. Camden, their first possession offensively of this second half. Medley up top with the ball now. Good, kicks it far side. Medley looking to drive right down the lane. Little Euro step, kicks it back out to Richmond for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound in the hands of Josh Eli. Eli looking to push here, deflected away, and they're going to get Billy Richmond with his second. Richmond looking for the steal there. A little too aggressive. I think that pass was telegraphed there a little bit.
Yeah, and you cannot do that against this Camden team defensively. Paul VI caught a break right there because Richmond was looking to get it and go the other way.
Yeah, we talk all the time about that anticipation factor, and Richmond anticipated that pass. You see Wagner anticipate that pass right there. They're playing so aggressive out on the perimeter, whereas at the start of this game, they were a little passive, as we talked about earlier.
And when they were down 13-6, Cam was down 13-6, the way they got back in it was real aggressive defense, getting some steals, cutting off the passing lanes, going the other way, creating offensive opportunities.
Bradshaw checks in for Richmond, that picked up those 2 quick fouls. And now a scrum for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, and it will be Camden basketball. Hidalgo on the floor for the Eagles. It will be Camden basketball.
And even though Paul VI didn't have possession, that's a nice job there by Hidalgo to force a jump ball and now get the arrow going in the way of the Eagles.
Wagner drives, kicks it out for 3. Robinson off the mark.
And the fun thing about this, sometimes when you see high caliber teams, you see a lot of wide open play, a lot of shots, fast breaks. I like the fact that you're seeing a lot of defense, a lot of physical play. We saw right down there, diving on the floor. This game really has a playoff taste to it.
And a great atmosphere to boot. This is incredible.
All 4 bleachers down. It is a great atmosphere. And Mr. Schultz, I like that Paul VI is forcing Camden to take those outside shots. And right now, Paul VI is making sure that Camden isn't converting from beyond the arc.
Ball fake by Hidalgo. Pull-up jumper is good. And Paul VI has the lead. Whistle on the floor. Trying to figure out, it looks like there's a spot on the floor that needs to be cleaned up here. A little slick spot, so good spot by the near side official to point that out. Sean Clank comes out, and that's Sterling athletic trainer.
And that's a real good job of Hidalgo. We talk about other players other than Manuel Josamuel getting involved. He's dished some passes off to wide open players, but I like the way they're creating their own offensive opportunities, and you saw that from Hidalgo right there. Look at Coach Tony Devlin looking on.
After the cleanup, back to action here. Paul VI with a 33-32 lead. Just under 6 to play here in this 3rd quarter. Nice entry pass down low, easy bucket right there for Nasir Haskins. He has 10 on the morning.
And that, one of the things you mentioned so well, Jacob, that Paul VI has really, for the most part, in the last 10 minutes of play, negated Camden going down to the low post, but they were able to get Haskins loose right there.
Hidalgo turnaround jumper is good. He has 4 in this quarter, 7 overall. Strong drive to the bucket, back and forth we go. Offensive rebound by Bradshaw, slams it home.
Well, that was a mean dunk right there by Aaron Bradshaw, the senior, using all of that 7-foot frame to just slam it home on the offensive boards.
Yeah, was out for a little bit, but came back in the game and made his presence felt in a big way right there.
Guys, the rim is still rattling.
Off the backboard shot, no good. Into the hands of the aforementioned Bradshaw. Wagner looking for help. He'll back it out. Top of the key. Spin move, nicely done by Medley. Gets it back to Wagner.
I'm going to guess we're going to get a replay of that dunk from our backboard cam. Mr. K is salivating in there. He can't wait.
Wagner over to Medley. Medley, baseline, kicks out. Stripped away from behind by Joe Samuel. He's got the ball straight up ahead, off the window and in. Joe Samuel, who had 3 threes in that first quarter, now gives Paul VI the lead back, 37-36. 3 on the way by Haskins is good.
Well, they're getting Haskins open via those drives and kickouts to the baseline. And he had a wide open look.
Halfway through this 3rd quarter, back and forth seesaw battle in the first of 4 games here from Sterling High School. In the quarterfinal round of this Camden County tournament, and that's going to stay.
And we're going to take a look at the dunk right here from Aaron Bradshaw. Picks up the rebound, goes back down with it, and elevates all the way up for the slam.
Rattles the rim. but the camera stayed secure. It's survived 2 dunks so far, right?
One on one end and one on the other.
Underneath and being deflected away was Fred. Good defense by Camden. Under 3.5 to play in this third quarter. Camden with a 2-point edge. Baseline drive off the window. Circus shot by Wagner goes.
Oh my goodness, DJ Wagner, he was doubled coming into the lane, and just a nice reverse layup there.
Loose ball foul the other way as everybody's still recovering from the DJ Wagner. They're going to get...
Yeah, you see it right there. You saw on the perimeter he was doubled and did a nice job.
This is the case of the #1 player in the country, or one of the top players in the country, saying, we need a basket. I don't even care what's in front of me. I'm going to make this one count. What a play. That's the highlight of the day so far.
Just one more look at it. Nice work to get to the baseline, and then once it gets to the baseline, just goes up and under the rim. Off the backboard, shot drops.
Just incredible body control and finishing.
They got a foul. I believe they called Joe Samuel with his second, and Wagner just shot 2 free throws. That might be it for Joe Samuel.
So that's a big loss right there for the Paul VI Eagles.
Steal and a conversion there for Torrin Green. He has 5 tonight. But the big story right now off the ball is Emmanuel Joe Samuel and a triple by Wagner.
And not only now do the Eagles need someone to step up offensively as he was carrying a lot of that load, they need someone to step up and guard DJ Wagner out on the perimeter and inside.
Yeah, way too much space for a player of DJ Wagner's caliber.
Torrin Green too strong on the baseline jumper. Camden in transition, tries to go off glass. Big man down low. Strong move to the basket is Bradshaw. Nobody can guard him. He's easily the tallest guy in the building.
Take a look right here. Nice job cleaning up the offensive glass. Gets his own rebound and draws some contact there to get himself to the line.
Yeah, Camden's really dominated on the second chance opportunities. And right now, out to a 7-point lead in Bradshaw.
And there's Emmanuel Joe Samuel, who received the second technical foul. He could not believe it. It sent Wagner to the line. Wagner capitalized on both free throws. So that is a tough loss there for the Paul VI Eagles.
No doubt about it.
Bradshaw perfect, 4 for 4 from the line for Camden, and all of a sudden, you blink in this game. We said they score in bunches. It's now a 9-point Camden lead.
Yeah, and I think Paul VI is starting to feel it. You see them kind of forcing things a little bit on the offensive end.
Drive to the lane by Fred is good.
That's a huge basket by Fred, taking it right to the heart of Camden, down in the low post.
Long 3 by Wagner, nothing but nylon.
3 from way outside, and he's really taking advantage of the second technical that got Joe Samuel out of the game.
Wagner behind the back, spin move, can't convert. Shooting for the offensive rebound, they cannot. Paul VI gets a defensive rebound with 95 seconds remaining in the third. 3 ball on the way, left short, and that's gonna be an off. It's gonna be I believe they're gonna get Robinson underneath the basket. He's gonna pick up his third. One more look at the 3 by Wagner from Heinella.
Yeah, there's your NBA 3. I think Paul VI is in trouble. When you got the top player, one of the top players in the country, into a rhythm like DJ Wagner is, this could be a tough fourth quarter here moving forward as we get to it.
Timeout on the floor with 1:28 remaining here. And that was, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. And he just pulled up. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Drive through.
Well, that's why he's so good. When you couple the ability to hit from the outside like that with some of his drives, and that baseline drive showed a quick first step, great body control, just tells you that DJ Wagner is a complete player. In addition, to what he's been able to do on the defensive end.
10-point lead, largest by either team here.
And we're going to take one more look at it. You see the shot, and you saw how much space, how far he was beyond the arc. Just a tremendous shot there from one of the best players in the country, DJ Wagner.
Under 90 seconds to play. Paul VI trailing by 10. Just joining us, Emmanuel Joe Samuel got his second technical foul just a couple minutes ago. He received his first in the first quarter. Long three ball on the way by Hidalgo's too strong. Paul VI collects the rebound. Another three ball. Green has it blocked. And now in transition, here comes Camden. Murray waits for help. Finds it in Medley. And Medley will back out with under a minute to play.
Yeah, Camden's going to slow up the pace here, working a half-court set.
Medley takes it himself in the corner. 3-2 strong. Medley finds him again. Another three ball on the way from the corner. Same result. Offensive rebound is good, and the putback by Billy Richmond. He has 8.
And that is Billy Richmond's forte, is just cleaning up the glass and getting second chance points right at the rim.
Offensive foul on Josh Eli as he drives baseline to the basket. He picks up his third.
Take a look at the, just grabs it and throws it off the backboard there for Billy Richmond.
Largest lead of the night by either team. It's a dozen for Camden. Under 15 to play, they'll hold for a final shot. Now they'll start moving the offense around. Medley off the screen, drives, kicks out. Murray, yes, for 3. And that's how the quarter will end. Camden explodes in the third quarter. They're out to a 15-point lead. DJ Wagner is responsible for 10 of those third quarter points. We'll get off to a quick break. Come back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Watch where you're going, pal.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
Guys, this has to stop. 8% of high schoolers have bought on school property. It isn't cool. This ain't no fight club. We have to change.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Channel 19, and Camden with a 15-point lead entering this fourth quarter, and a big explosion by Camden as we'll see a foul on the floor right there.
We're going to take a look back to the technical on Joe Samuel, and he can't believe it. And that unfortunately ends his morning on the court.
And Jacob, you and I were talking about how he affects this game in so many ways for Paul VI. Offensively, obviously, you know, what we've seen, garnering attention, dishing the ball off, but was doing a real good job in that third quarter on the defensive end, cutting off the passing lanes, going the other way on some fast breaks. And now that Paul VI doesn't have that, it's really taking the wind out of their sails.
So here is Medley with it for Camden, up again by 15 over Paul VI. Glad you're with us here in this fourth quarter. First game of 4 games in this Camden County tournament. Driving toward the basket. 3 here for Richmond, no good. Nice offensive rebound. That shot denied. Camden gets it back. Layup is good for Billy Richmond.
Camden could just come at you in waves. I mean, the way they follow up shots, you saw it right there. The ball movement, the up-tempo ball movement has really been on display throughout the third quarter, now into the fourth quarter.
Here's Camden with it. Layup is good for Cornelius Robinson, the senior.
And they have so many different weapons.
That layup is no good. And that goes right into the hands of Wagner. He finds Richmond. What a slam by Billy Richmond.
Billy Richmond bringing the house down there with him. I mean, my goodness, what an emphatic dunk.
Yeah, they've got Paul Six scrambling. Paul Six right now is just kind of losing track of people, but that's just a great individual effort, slicing through two defenders and slamming it home.
Take a look at it one more time. And he really does slam it home on that one.
What do they say? You want the high, you got the high, right?
I mean, Camden has just exploded, and it really comes back to, we're going to take a look at the dunk here from Richmond, but it really comes back to Emmanuel Joe Samuel being out of the game. I mean, he was putting up a lot of baskets for them on offense, and he was the guy guarding DJ Wagner, the #1 option for this Camden Panthers team. So you take away one of your best scorers and your #1 and your guy who's guarding the #1 option for the opposing team. I mean, that really takes a hit for the Paul VI Eagles.
It just seems like just with having one guy out, now, as I mentioned, we're having Paul Six just chasing a Camden team that seems to have more space on the floor. And the ball movement's been outstanding for Camden. You have 5 offensive weapons that you have to cover, and you just can't do it.
And you got to remember, Camden got out to a slow start in that first quarter, but they built themselves back, and eventually were able to get out to this big lead over Paul VI. Big three there for Eli, and it is good. So Josh Eli gets the three for Paul VI. And now here is Wagner for three. It is good. DJ Wagner really stepping up.
It's amazing. This was like a 3-point game, 4-point game, and in a blink of an eye, we're looking at a 21-point deficit.
And Camden went on a 24-12 run in that third quarter with 10 points from Wagner. 2 shots from beyond the arc. I mean, he's just been scoring from all 3 levels here tonight.
Layup is good for Eli.
And of course, DJ Wagner will be one of our stars of the game. Jacob will talk to him courtside.
A foul at the end of the play there.
Take a look at the three here by Wagner. He's well beyond the arc, but just too much space for him from the outside.
So here's Cornelius Robinson to shoot from the line. His first shot is good.
After seeing him here, boy, it's really going to be fun watching him at Kentucky, along with Bradshaw.
Second shot does not go. 3-4 Green is no good. Rebound here for Camden. Now here's Murray, and another highlight play. That one can't go. Layup is no good. Nice job to finish by Eli.
And guys, right now, Wagner has 24 in this game with still half of this fourth quarter left to go.
Yeah, he's as built. There's no question about it. Can beat you in so many different ways, and just an outstanding defender. And at the next level, you know, there's a lot of guys who can shoot, who can score, but when you couple that with what he brings to the table defensively, boy, he's got an outstanding future.
Here's Green trying to set up a play. Gets that one out to Thomas. Finds Eli. Eli working against Wagner. Chucks it back to Thomas. Thomas chucks up a three. Shot no good. Rebound there by Haskins. Here's Wagner. Drives toward the basket. Nice find in the corner. Three is no good. Nice offensive rebound. Wagner drive to the basket. And the shot is good.
Phenomenal offensive rebound there. As now Wagner has 26 in the game, which is more than he scored the last time these two teams met.
Shots could not go for Paul VI. Eventually goes out of play.
Going to take a look at it. Nice shot in the corner there for Haskins, just unable to fall, and a good rebound there for Wagner. Strong take up against the taller defender in Fred.
So a foul called.
Fred doing a real nice job battling down on the low post against some really tough defenders.
So here is Fred at the line for Paul VI. First shot good.
What a future this, obviously Camden, we talked at length about them, what they bring to the table, how outstanding a team they are, but this Paul VI team, remember, has 4 sophomores in their starting lineup, so can't wait to see these guys moving forward.
Here is Wagner. Makes a move, gets that to Medley. Now Medley drives toward the basket. Nice feed and a nice slam for Aaron Bradshaw.
I mean, a great find there to Bradshaw, who slams it home. Perfect execution there from the Panthers.
Paul VI trying to respond back. Eli chucks up a three. Shot no good. Paul VI gets it back. Wagner charging up the 4, gets it to Medley. Medley, nice spin move. And cannot connect with Haskins inside.
Going to take a look at the slam here from Bradshaw. Just gets up and slams it home, and that's a great look there from the backboard cam. One more look at it here. That was the pass that was intended for Haskins. And you see a nice drive in there by Medley, who just dishes it off to Bradshaw.
Kershaw to inbound for Paul VI. 2:40 to go in quarter number 4. Camden out to a 21-point lead. Layup no good. Offensive rebound by Eli. Cannot get that shot to go. A nice job by Bradshaw to rebound it for Camden. Here's Wagner. Gets that to Medley. Medley thought about it for a moment. Just slowing down the pace, trying to get some good ball movement. And nice connection there to Aaron Bradshaw once again.
I mean, one big guy lobs it up to another big guy. And we see the insane ability that Aaron Bradshaw has to slam it around the rim with that 7-foot frame.
Yeah, how do you stop that? I mean, it's obviously basketball above the rim, like you normally don't see at the high school level.
So 3 is good there for Torrin Green.
We're going to take a look here. Nice find there from Medley into Haskins, and then Haskins just heaves it up there for Bradshaw, and nobody else can get up there but him.
Take one more look at it here.
How many dunks have we had? Trivia question, how many dunks have we had today?
I believe 4.
I'm going to say 5.
I'm going to agree with Schultz on this one. I'm going to say 5 as well.
That came a little short. We'll say 5. What do we say, Strauss? You guys say 5?
Strauss says 5, so it's 5. We'll go with 5. So we got some subs in here for Camden.
Wow, what an exciting game and a lot more to go. Stay tuned, take a break. We're going to have a post game talking to DJ Wagner, Aaron Bradshaw, Coach Williams.
1:30 to go. Layup is good for Gooch. Here is Eli, drives toward the basket. And a foul called at the end of that play.
Great game here, and we're taking a break, and we're going to have Sterling going against Bishop Eustace. Looks to be another real good matchup. That's our 12 o'clock game. So a lot on tap here on Sterling Channel TV 19.
So here comes a shot for Josh Eli, and it is good. A couple subs checking in for Paul VI with 1:19 to go in quarter number 4. Again, Camden out to
Josh
a 21.
Eli coming out. It's done a real nice job for Paul VI. Like we said, once they lost Emmanuel Joe Samuel, it's really got difficult.
Yeah, the wheels kind of just fell off for them. He was their defensive anchor, their #1 scorer on offense, and I mean, when you take both of those things away from a team in the same player, it's tough to have somebody step up, especially mid-game.
Almost a takeaway there by Camden, but Paul VI gets it back. 45 seconds left to go here in quarter number 4, and that 3 is good for Torrin Green. So just 30 seconds left to play.
3 threes by Torrin Green today. Good job for the Eagles.
Drive toward the basket. Layup there, no good. He goes out of play. Clock stopping with 17.3 to go in this 4th and final quarter. Deep 3 there for Torrin Green. At 3 for Camden, no good. And a nice rebound by Alemi. A great find right there, 7 to shoot. Another 3 there. That shot is no good. Nice offensive rebound. And there will be no final shot, and that will do it here in game 1 of this 4-game Camden County tournament here at the Castle. Camden takes down Paul VI 74 to 56. Post-game interviews from Jacob Clark coming up right after this.
Hey man, where you going?
Yo, what the heck, bro? What the heck? Yo, man, chill, chill. Yo, bro, chill.
You okay, dude?
Yeah, I'll be alright. I don't know why I did
that. Sorry for pushing you around, man. That was really messed up.
It's alright, bro. Just don't do it again.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sterling. Channel 19. Camden takes care of business here against Paul VI, and I'm going to send it over to Jake for the postgame show.
I'm joined here with DJ Wagner. DJ, phenomenal game tonight. Talk about the interactions between you and Joe Samuel of Paul VI.
You know, it was just competition. You know, we just came out here to compete, so it wasn't no personal interaction or personal battle. We were just coming out here competing as a team.
And you guys, the #1 seed in this Camden County tournament, you guys obviously nationally ranked. Talk about some of the pressures that maybe comes with that.
Ain't no pressure. You know, we all confident in ourselves. At the end of the day, we all just having fun with each other as brothers. So it ain't really no pressure. We just doing something we love to do. So we don't even look at it like that. You know, we work a lot and we work very hard. So we very confident in ourselves and we just like to have fun.
And can you give us a little bit of insight on the ability that you had to score from all 3 levels of the floor?
It's really just instinct. You know, my teammates helping me out, finding me when I'm open, just different stuff like that. So it's really just all instincts, though, just basically taking whatever the defense gives me.
And last question for you, DJ. You committed to Kentucky earlier this year. Talk about some things that went down with the commitment process.
It was great. You know, it was a great process. You know, I felt very blessed to even have the chance to be able to play at the next level. So it was fun, and I was just enjoying the process as a whole.
Thank you, DJ. Great game tonight. And now next, joined by Aaron Bradshaw. Aaron, phenomenal game. Talk about the ability that you have to use your frame and go up and above the rim, as we saw many times here today.
I try to use my body the best, like, to my ability. I'm 7 foot, so it's like kind of hard for other people to block me. So I just try to get over top of the rim each time, and yeah.
And you have the ability to draw fouls at the rim, really nice at cleaning up on the glass. Give us a little more on that.
I go real hard to the basket as much as I can, and I feel like that's the best thing for me because in college, like, that's what you most see: dribble, drive, like, go into everybody. So I feel like I just got to be able to, like, take contact and finish through contact.
And Paul VI is a familiar opponent for you guys. You guys are in the same conference. Talk about the mindset coming into this tournament game.
To kill. Every game is the next game, so we treat this like it's a big game every single time.
And one last question for you, Aaron. You committed to Kentucky along with DJ. Talk about some of the things that went down in that commitment process.
I just had a really deep talk with my mom and the people around me, and I just really love the environment of Kentucky and I just love the school in general because I feel like I'm going to prosper there and do the best I can do.
Thank you, Aaron. Great game today. And now we're joined by the coach. Coach, phenomenal game today. Paul VI is a common opponent that you guys see as you guys are in the same conference. Talk about the mindset that you guys had coming into today.
We wanted to just, come out and play a full 32 minutes. We know they're a good team. We know they have really good players and great coach. So we just wanted to come out and compete. We know they're going to play a tough game against us. We're all playing for a championship, so it's a lot on the line. So we just wanted to come out and play a full 32 minutes.
And you guys really did a nice job of shutting down Joe Samuel of Paul VI and eventually got him taken out of the game with 2 technical fouls. Talk a little bit more about him being on your radar.
He's a great player. He had like 30 points on us the first time we played him at Paul VI, so we were really worried about him coming out. So we tried to focus things on him, and we were able to do a good job.
And talk about some of the things that go into having a national schedule.
A lot. We travel a lot. So we got to manage practice days, got to manage bodies, and keep these guys motivated when they're not playing on TV or against top 10 opponents. But they're doing a good job of it.
And talk about the mindset coming into the next game in this tournament.
Our next game is our biggest game. That's our mindset. We want to go in tomorrow, get better in practice, and the next couple of days get better and come out and get another win.
Thank you, Coach. Great game today. Now we're going to send it back to the guys in the booth.
Our next TV game is today, not too long from now, as Sterling will be taking on Bishop Eustis at 12 o'clock, just 40 minutes away from some more Channel 19 action, both live on Channel 19 as well as youtube.com/SterlingTV19. And that's going to wrap it up for Game 1 of this 4-game tournament here today. I'm Brian McLernan, joined by Jake Clark, the incredible Robert Strauss, as well as the awesome Kevin Schulz. That's going to do it here for this game. And Sterling taking on Bishop Eustis very, very soon. That's going to wrap it up. Thank you very much to Mr. K and everyone here at the Tech Crew.